Sorry about that. I must have hit the thingamajiggy. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I accidentally hit mute. Come on. We're waiting for someone. Everybody scooch in so I can ask you about your car insurance. Can somebody come up here and hold the room for me so I can get our special guest in here? Can somebody come up to the... Thank you, Chaz.
My heart can't take much more.
It's fine. We are waiting on somebody. Let's see.
Okay.
When this person comes in here, please comment so I can find you. Change your name. If I'm being stood up right now, I swear to God. Who was Todd?
So Todd is Paige's baby daddy, her first kid.
I can't let you in because I'm expecting someone else.
Apparently,
What are you doing in here?
well,
what are you doing?
We had him over in Dora's live. He was up on panel, and then I'm like, "Hey, Steph's live." So here we are.
He's like, let me in the door. Let me in. I'm like, who are you? We're waiting, folks. I mean, it's moment to moment. Todd, be on standby. Hold on. Baby, quiet. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm just literally scrolling down the list because she's changed her name. Looking for, can somebody tell me when Hot Dot Mess?
Oh my Lord.
She's changed it. Hot Dot Mess 657 comes in the room.
Y'all, I'm alright, I promise. I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm good.
I mean, she's all in there or she's outside?
No, they said she was going in her live on the panel. You want me to pull it up? I got the computer up. Hold on. Let me go in the house. My family is done with me.
She told me that she was going to meet me in here on my live.
Well, she's a damn liar, Steph. We already know that.
Well, I'm cutting her off then.
All right, hold up. Here I am.
How to irritate them. I think the protesters should bring it up. One of them should. because I have a feeling that will break out a fight between Brad and no. No. It could have been my mom was with him got with him after the charges.
She ain't in there. What y'all talking about? That's Emerson talking. She's got trust in her box. But I don't see... Alright, hold on. Let me go to the other one y'all talking about. Hold on. She ain't over here either.
She's
Okay, she said, y'all, she's not in either live that I'm looking at.
she's
Apparently
switching accounts.
Okay, so apparently she is coming to you. So we just apparently need to be patient. Let me see. Oh, she's over here in the chat. She doesn't have enough followers to get in a box with that.
With
Okay.
that account?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, hold on. What is going on?
Where did her other account go?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, they're off.
Here she is.
Earlier today, the detective asked me and Brad to come in. We both went in. The detective talked to me and asked me if I'd do a lie detector test. Did not give Brad the choice to even do a lie detector test. They automatically told him that he was doing it whether he liked it or not. While I was doing mine, I found out that Kimberly had said that I hit my daughter and I hit her body. Then I find out that she's trying to get my husband for murder. Then I find out that she's been asking Brad about the trails behind my house. Okay. Tomorrow, I've agreed with everybody, 11 o'clock, be in front of my house or on the side road, whatever. You follow me. We do trail hunt out where Kimberly's asking. I do not know what we're going to find, if we find anything. I have no clue. This could be a lot.
Courtney, are you willing to accept a couple questions if we're we're neutral, we just have a couple questions for you. We will have a team out here tomorrow at 11. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, but we do have some questions. We can let you speak and repeat what you said out there because it was difficult to hear. But when you're done, if you would please accept some questions as long as we're respectful.
Yeah, Saturday night before Kimberly left with Brendan, she had stated that, was it Saturday? It was Saturday, right? She stated that she was the one in the black car. Where she got the car, I don't know. But she stated that she was the one in the car. She was the one that picked her sister up. She also stated that she took her to a bus station, put her on a bus, and sent her to Tennessee. When she got there, was to get a hold of Josh. And I don't know if she's there yet or not. She should be. Because it does not take 3 weeks, right? I didn't think so. But she should already be there. Josh was supposed to help her with that $2,000 get a apartment.
What?
I told
live
them
in
tonight that
Tennessee,
I'm not
you
lying
can't get
for my
one for
daughter
that.
anymore. She's going to fess up.
Right.
In fact, I live an hour and a half north of where she's talking about. I know where she's talking about.
We get back in my car, which I'm sitting there at the sheriff's department waiting for Brad. And he gets in, he's like, this is some bullshit. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, your daughter's trying to implicate me for murder. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then he's like, could that be why she's asking me about the trails? I was like, I hit the dash so hard, I'm surprised the airbag didn't freaking deploy. I was like, what the fuck you mean she's asking you about the trails behind the house? He's like, she's been asking me.
What?
And when the cops were out here searching for Becca around where her phone was and all that, Kimmy was sitting here getting nervous. Real nervous. Okay, so you say you put your sister on the bus, but yet you're sitting here getting nervous. And then when we start asking her questions about the sea and the rugs and all that, she just kind of like closed herself off to us. She didn't want to talk anymore.
Does this sound familiar, anybody?
Now, everybody in this knows that Kimberly has had everybody, even the ones that went out to the compound, the ones that were here, running a wild goose chase. This has to end. That is why I said, let's go check the trails behind my house.
What are we checking
Because this has got to stop.
trails for? How can we confirm? Have you talked to your daughter? Have you talked to Becca?
I have not talked to Becca. The baby shower that we had planned
Okay.
and was supposed to be virtual.
Virtual?
How the hell do you do a virtual baby shower?
What?
That's not what she testified to before.
Correct.
It's supposed to be at her house.
No, that's a little leery on that. But has she had the baby? Do you know?
Kimberly says she has. She said that he's fine, but he's in the NICU in Tennessee.
Oh my
I'll be there in the morning.
I don't know how truthful it is,
Oh my god.
but
When did
that's what Kimberly's saying.
When did Kimberly originally
Erlanger?
tell you that she got Becca on a bus to Tennessee?
Oh my god.
Is
She
that
told me
right?
Saturday,
She told you on Saturday? Okay. And then,
and I told her to
If
tell
she-
the detective,
right.
and she said that she was going to.
If she did get on this bus and you're believing that's what happened, why and what would be significant about the trails behind your house?
Why is Kimberly asking about the trails that are behind my house?
What was she asking? I mean, what do you mean? What was she asking, like, Courtney? Like, what kind of questions did she ask about the trails? Did she just say, where are they? Or where do they go? Or where does this
Oh,
one
what?
lead to? Or what was it?
She was asking how many people run them trails and all that.
And all that.
Like,
Okay.
what's it matter?
Well, why?
They go
why
with
would that
her, and
be
a lot of people run it.
significant?
But as she was put on the bus for Tennessee, why search the back?
Yeah,
wheel?
why is
Why would Kimmy be asking about them trails if she put her sister on a bus is what I'm thinking.
No, we don't believe it.
Okay. So when she was asking about
Answer
those
that one.
trails, Brad, when she was asking about those trails back there, Brad, and those types of specific questions like that, Brad, why would you not think, after all this time with her missing and all the stuff that you guys have been doing and all the things that have been going on social media and all the speculation, why wouldn't you have said, you know what, that's right. Kimmy did ask me about all those trails and wasn't asking me all those questions. So why before today, wait, listen.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not trying to argue with you.
I'm trying to tell you. You guys don't need to badger him. He's telling you. He just figured Kimmy wanted to go trailing.
Oh my God.
Okay, I understand that, and hear me out. And I didn't finish, and I let
Is
you
that
guys
something
finish.
that she normally does?
What I said was, and hear me out again. With everything that's happened and all this social media presence and all this stuff and all the accusations and all the things that were coming out, you mean to tell me that he didn't think about that? He didn't think nothing of it? He didn't stop to think and be like, wow, you know what?
Brendan got a 4-wheel drive.
It doesn't matter. You're missing the point, Courtney. I asked you a direct question,
He
and you're
figured
missing
that
the point.
it was just for her to go trailing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Brendan
'Cause there's
loves
a
to
lot
go
of
I still
mudding.
would have brought it up. I think you're still missing the point because I still would have brought it up. I still would have said,
I understand.
you know what, to be
you're
honest-
saying. Okay, I'm about to go if you're going to do this.
I'm not trying to.
I understand
I'll
what
shut
you're
up.
saying, but he didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Because they can't count to 4. We figured that out by now. We get
didn't
it.
know anything about the bus until Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. It was Saturday.
When you found that out on
Here, we're
Sunday,
sitting here wondering where my daughter is at. My other daughter said that she already knew that she wasn't out in the woods, that we didn't have to worry about all that.
okay, I have
And
two
I said,
questions.
how do you know? And she said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I have two questions. A few weeks ago, it's in an article that you said that you would not be able to participate in a polygraph test because you have tachycardia, or however it's pronounced, but your heart beats faster.
It's tachycardia.
Tachycardia, yes. And you said that you would not be able to give a legitimate polygraph test for those reasons. How were you able to do it today? Did they say that it was okay?
They said it was okay.
Oh, okay. And you were assuming before that it wouldn't be, or did somebody tell you that?
Why'd you all give her the answer? Duh.
I was assuming, and the detective had mentioned I've got to do some research, so I was like, okay, so obviously somebody with tachycardia can't do it.
Oh,
I was
I'm just asking.
For fuck's
I'm
sake.
not trying to like badger or anything. Just asking. And if you found out Saturday that Kimmy said she put her on a bus, did you contact law enforcement on Saturday, or did you tell them about that today?
Kimmy said that she was going to call them while she was out and about. And then,
Okay.
as you guys know, it blew up.
Thank you. I know Chef definitely has a couple questions.
Oh, the one that said that if your mom's in jail, you'll get her car. Would you turn your mom in for $50,000? And she said it'd have to be more. I'm not talking to him. I will drop out.
Oh,
Chef, sorry.
I respect that. No problem.
I have a question. Do you know that she is with Josh? Have you reached out and made contact with Josh?
No. They won't
No,
talk to me because of Mel. Because I asked Mel to take the reward down so that we could actually get answers. And Mel blew it all out of proportion.
New
Why would
character.
you think taking
Now.
it down would get answers, though?
Because if nobody has realized that once the reward was up, like Wexford County Sheriff's Department blew up. Like, these are guys that are trying to work 14, 16, 18 hours a
Josh
day.
is the
on
one
this
that
thing,
provided
and
me the Snapchat.
all of a sudden the phones are just going
She's
wild.
not there.
Right.
And that didn't happen until that reward was up.
She's not there.
Wouldn't you want that for Rebecca though?
Fucking crazy.
You're right. I would, but I also want true answers.
Oh, okay, but don't you think that that money could have helped you get those true answers?
Mel said no matter what, she was giving that money to Becca.
Okay, reward
she
money
comes
doesn't
home.
go. Listen, what I'm saying to you, Courtney.
You want me to
That's
go over
not
there
how
in the box
reward
and tell her
money
that
goes.
Josh has verified
Reward
she's
money
not
goes
there?
to somebody that
Now
gives
what,
them
Courtney?
where Rebecca is.
Tell her
That's
that
how
I'll
reward
verify
money
through
works.
Josh she's
I
not
had the
there. And
screenshot.
the
I
other
would
party
show you
that
guys,
will
but I
will
don't
remain
have the
unnamed.
screenshots. I would show
All right,
you.
be right back.
It doesn't matter. You could show me a million screenshots. That's not how reward money works.
That is
So-
what Mel had said.
Okay, and I can bring Mel up here to defend herself if you would like, but I don't think that that would work, and I think that you would leave. So I'm not going to do that, but I want you to understand that I do not believe that, and it's a very far-fetched story, and I would like you to try to figure a different version, because that's not what happened. You're not going to
That
convince
is
me.
exactly what Mel said to me.
Oh, somebody summons
But
Boo
if I bring
Bear.
her up here and she says
It's
that, I'll take
going
it back.
down.
If I bring her up here and she admits that, I will take it back. And there should be no reason for you to leave if that is 100% true.
They've turned
I'm just
comments
saying.
off. I can't get in
Bring
there.
her up, because that's
All right,
exactly
Mel,
what she
I'm
told
inviting
me.
her right now.
Mel, if you would, please.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Mel, so
Yeah.
I know you've been listening.
I have.
Okay, let's hear your response, Mel.
Okay, my response is this. I did offer a $15,000 reward. I kept that reward up until I was receiving death threats. And Courtney, I have a conversation with her. I have the screenshots. She told me that I needed to take the reward down. I asked her why. She did say that that was the only way that Becca was going to be found. I asked her a direct question. I said, if somebody happens to be holding Becca and they are waiting to see if that money would increase, then what happens if I take it down and they hurt Becca? And she says, ain't nobody got Becca. That was her response to me. I never said to her that I would give Becca the money. I said if Becca would have contacted me and let me know that she needed help, I would have helped Becca.
Okay. If she would have contacted you, you told me that you would give Becca the money when she come home.
No, that was not my words to you. I have the screenshots, Courtney. Please quit trying to spin this the way that you want your story to go.
My story? Do you think I think this was a fucking joke?
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is my daughter, for fuck's
Your daughter,
sake.
that's
This
my
is
best
not a
friend.
fucking joke.
Bitch, this ain't your daughter. You
Oh, really?
donated your fucking eggs.
Yeah, really.
You mean your daughter's best friend?
Yeah, you think that me and
How
Becca
is my
were
daughter
close?
your best friend?
You don't think me and Becca
Where
were
were
close?
you
don't
when
think-
my daughter was being abused? Where were you when
by you.
freaking she could have used goddamn help?
By you.
Where were
Remember
you?
the time that you chased her out of your house with a baseball bat and my husband had to go and get her and your husband tried to ram his truck?
When did Josh ever have a fucking truck here?
Yeah, he did. Actually, if you want to
No,
get technical,
he did.
it was a Jeep. Yes.
But the thing was, is you knew what the fuck was going on with my daughter, and then where were you? Not a fucking soul was around. Not even me.
Little
not
did
her
you know
dad.
because you never
Not
talked
anybody.
to your daughter. You know how many times
Really?
me and Brittany? No, wait a minute. Let's call it for what it is, Courtney. You know
How many times have I saved your daughter from a fucking hot shot, Mel? How many times?
What, once?
I didn't pause it. They did. Is everybody all right in the chat? Y'all
That she
good?
lowered, like, Allie, is that her name? Is that she's paused?
Yeah, she's paused. She's teacupped. Hold on, here they come.
Bullshit.
Okay.
You better tell Kimmy to stop lying to me.
You know, it's pretty funny.
Because I am going on what Tia
I have
said.
talked to Kimmy. Stop for a minute. I have talked to Kimmy more than one time. I have.
Yeah, you think you have.
No, I have. You want the screenshots on that too?
Kimmy hands the phone off every time you text.
No. It's her voice.
Oh, yeah.
It's not yours.
You're right, it's not. But every time you text, she used to hand the phone off. Now y'all are
More lies.
buddy.
Do you know what the truth is?
Come
Courtney?
on.
Do you know
Now,
what the truth is?
I'm telling you.
You're telling
According
me
to
what?
my freaking daughter, my other daughter's down there with you guys.
Yeah, you want to come check it out?
Oh, trust me. If I had the vehicle and I had the fucking gas money,
I tell you
Oh
what,
my
I'll give you
God.
money. Bring every motherfucker you want to
I'll
bring.
go.
'Cause she ain't
I'll go to
here.
Mills.
If you think if
Right.
she was here, I wouldn't be busting my
Bring it
ass.
I'm not
on.
far.
Look at our fucking way right now.
Steph will go.
Another lie, right, Courtney?
Because trust
Courtney,
me,
Courtney,
I want to find
Courtney.
my fucking daughter and bring her home.
My
And my
fucking
grandson.
daughter?
Courtney,
Wow.
Courtney, listen, can I ask you something? And this is a very serious question, Courtney.
Mm.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, right now, stop back and breathe and think, do you honestly think in your heart of hearts that Rebecca is in Tennessee? After you're hearing what Mel has to say, and Mel telling you that she's not there, do you really honestly still want to play that charade and think that she's in Tennessee?
I don't know where my daughter is, but I want her home.
Courtney,
I want to go back to sleeping at night.
She's crying because she got
That's
caught.
the truth. Because here's what I'm seeing right now. I see a person who's spinning and spiraling, and the fingers are flying and pointing every which way but where they should.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's hard, and I think you're scared, and I think you don't understand, and I think you don't know what to do, and I think that that would probably be very scary. And I can understand that. Not only that, the
I was
major...
in Tennessee. That is what I was told.
This is
Okay.
And that
the...
she was fine, and my grandson was in the NICU. What am I supposed to think? I'm not supposed to doubt my children. Your children are the ones that you're supposed to listen to.
Courtney.
This is a
Why
narcissist
did I
getting
say
Listen
that,
caught.
to everything.
Courtney, while you were sitting there screaming at that person about where were you, where were you? Where were you? Where have you been? Where were you? You want me to tell you where you were?
I wasn't there.
On social
Where I should
media.
have been.
Exactly. So what do you think that makes you look like? And so for you to get upset that you have all these millions of people watching and all these things that they're saying, nothing is being brought up because of anything but what you've said. You have to
I
understand
want my
that.
daughter.
Okay, we want her too. We want her too.
That's all
And
I
that's what
want.
we're here for. So at this point, let's just
But
be
how
real.
much of Kimmy's story is true? How much
Okay,
of it isn't?
Hey, Courtney, guess what? I'm not saying that I believe Kimmy, okay? I want you to understand that. I'm not saying that I 100% believe Kimmy. But at this point,
Which she's
you guys...
sitting here telling my whole family that she put her on a bus. What am I supposed to think?
Courtney, this whole thing is like a crazy debacle that is just insane. I think you need to think about that. You have people protesting outside your house for the return of your daughter. Why do you think they're protesting outside your house? Did you ever stop to think that? Why do they think you are the one? Not because of Kimmy, because they thought that long before Kimmy even said anything. Why do you think all of us think it's you? Why do you think that? Honestly, can you answer
It's
that?
not
Why do you
me.
think it?
I didn't do anything.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you why you think that we all think that it is you? That's what I asked. I didn't ask you
why
that.
you guys think that.
Really?
For the love.
Courtney, I really think that you're not that stupid of a person. I don't think you are.
Bless her heart.
So, again, why do you think that all these people are protesting outside your house, Courtney? Protesting outside your house.
Mm-hmm.
Why not outside Kimmy's house? Why not outside Mel's house? Why do you think they're protesting outside your house?
Because they seem to think so.
Yeah?
And
And
I
why
don't
do
know
you
why.
think that way? You don't know why? Because you've been on social media for the 21 days that your daughter's been missing, spinning this fairy tale web of fuckery to the whole world that makes zero sense.
You heard what Kimmy has been saying?
I have heard
like,
it.
Seriously.
Yeah, Courtney, I've heard it. Do you think that I believe it? I don't know.
You don't think we're not hearing it?
But I really hope to God you're hearing it, because if you're not, but then again, I don't know if it's like a hearing problem or a comprehension problem, but I'm not saying that I believe Kimmy. I think something is tragically wrong here. What I think is that you don't know how to tell the truth. She doesn't know how to tell the truth. Brad doesn't know how to tell the truth, because there is a lot of untruth going on here.
Lie about.
Poor pitiful Courtney.
I'm not going to disagree. You're absolutely right. This is not something you lie about, but I don't understand why it is. What day is it today? Monday? And you said Saturday that she told you that? And then I'm assuming it was before Rebecca was missing that Kimmy, or right after Rebecca went missing, or right before that Kimmy was asking about trails behind the house. When was that, Brad? Was it? Hey, Brad, as a matter of fact, when was that? Was it before or after? I'm curious about that now.
This all
Brad.
started after.
Brad, when
Oh,
did
after.
Kimmy ask about the trails behind the house? Was it before or after Rebecca went missing?
Or was this before or after
Before.
Steph
Oh,
had her live the other
before.
night?
Still goes back to my theory as to why you didn't think that that should be something that was important to bring up to law enforcement when you realized that your daughter was missing, regardless of what you thought or how you felt. Why you didn't stop to think and say, you know, I thought it was pretty weird that my other daughter was asking about trails and she was driving a black car, and then all of a sudden my daughter leaves in a black car and she's
We didn't
vanished.
know about
Hold
you
on a
driving
second.
a black car.
And you're the one that said it. Oh, till
We
Saturday.
didn't
This
know
past
she was
Saturday?
the one driving it.
Okay, until this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that back then. But it still doesn't change the fact that I do not understand why Brad did not say that Kimmy was asking about trails while you know that your daughter is missing. It is an important piece of information that I think that they should have known right away, because maybe all of this could have been taken care of and she could have been found 18 days ago, 20 days ago, right
True,
away.
that's true.
I mean, I don't know.
Think about it.
I don't understand. I
didn't
get that
think
whole. I
about
don't
it.
think about it. Well, then I guess maybe you guys should fucking start thinking, because that is the
Think
most
about it.
crazy. And I'm going to digress a little bit because I'm
Obviously,
getting upset, but I'm
we
sorry,
fucking should.
Courtney.
Because had we have fucking even knew what I know now, I would have already been out on them fucking trails looking.
Courtney,
You can't
you were
search.
gonna
Remember
ask several
one-legged?
times to go out searching, and you refused.
Shit.
You were offered side by sides before personally. You were offered side by sides before personally by me, and you refused.
When?
This was
When?
12, more than 12 days ago. I told you I could get people up there with horses and side by sides, and you said no.
Courtney, I also know for a fact Texas EquiSearch reached out because they need your permission to search, and they were refused. And they are a very reputable
they need the police
search
department's
company.
permission.
Whoa. Back up. Who?
The police
No.
Texas
departments.
EquiSearch.
That's incorrect.
Nobody has contacted me. My phone has been off.
Okay.
I can only
We'll
use it
reach
by
out to
Wi-Fi.
Tim
I
for
just got it back on
confirmation.
the
But he stated that he reached out
They wanting to
and the
come
help
here.
was refused. Yes, they
No,
wanted to come
not
help,
by
and they
Courtney.
helped for
It was
free.
refused by the
They
police
have found
department,
several missing
sheriff's department,
people
whatever.
over the years.
Can you shoot me a number?
No,
I'll call
do
myself.
Yes, ma'am, I
not
can.
give that woman their number.
Call them or what? How
You
does
can
this work?
call them. I will send you their number and their
Oh,
email. But
God.
yeah, you can also call them.
No.
You can Google them. Just Texas Edward
No.
Gold.
The police have
CEO,
to.
the founder, is his first name is Tim. They've been around 20 plus years. They are highly recommended. You can. They're amazing. They can truly help you guys.
Only being her bio, Mom, I can still do this.
Yes.
Yeah, she won't call anyway. I just hate for her to become
Especially
an issue for
if you
them
were talking about back
when
trails
it's
in your
not
house,
necessary.
by your house, on your property. Absolutely.
They're not on my property.
Adjacent to your properties. You're saying they're behind your house.
No, they're not adjacent to my house.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
didn't
sake.
say they were trails behind your house.
They're trails, but they're all state land.
Okay. And you said, and Brad said they were back behind the house. If it's state land,
If
that's
you go
fine.
down the road past my house, yeah, it's all state land back there. If you go
Yeah,
down
that's
past
fine.
my house, there's the road, and you make a right. You go down and it splits off two ways. Three? Oh yeah, it does split off. But you got to stay to the
Was there a
left
specific
side.
direction she was asking about? Was she asking about the straight direction, left, right? No. What specifically
She was
did
asking
you ask Brad about the trails?
3 years ago, we were out there running with Rich.
Running?
We were out there running the trails.
Huh?
Okay, that
I can't. Oh my god.
what types of questions?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come answer it again.
All they want to do is not listen anyways.
I'm hungry.
Brad, you haven't even answered the question. You talk about people not listening, but you haven't even answered it. I'm trying to be respectful here, but you know.
My wife got the phone back is because you were badgering me just when I told you. She asked about the trails because she wanted to know where they went, how far they went, where they come out at, and all that.
Shut up,
Because
bad
she
Brad.
wanted to go trail riding is what I assume.
Fucking Brad.
That is my bad for assuming that.
Yeah, next
Fair.
time, don't assume that.
Fair enough. Right.
Thank you.
That's yeah.
Well,
I said
hey, I fucked up and I'm sorry, but I didn't know that because she was running with Brendan.
Bad Brad knows.
And
Still-
Rich runs them trails off.
They're so
all right,
full of
well, I
it.
still stand by my opinion that I think that it's awful strange that you just
Lord.
didn't let anybody know that
Whoa.
before, so that we could have went back there.
I don't know what to believe
She's
anymore. I
doing a
know
good
I will
job.
be
She's
gone
throwing down
tomorrow
on her.
afternoon, So
Well, wait a minute
Rich.
now. I thought everybody was meeting there at 11 for you guys to go out and go looking.
no, that comes from Rich Failer.
No, ma'am, that
fuck?
came from you when you said tomorrow meet in front of my house at 11 o'clock.
She's reading a message that she just received.
That
Oh,
was a
my
message
bad.
that I just received. No, I want everybody here. You guys said that you'd be here at 10 and we'd be ready to go at 11.
All right, Kimmy, I have one more, Courtney, I have one more question, maybe one more. What reason do you believe that Kimmy would have to hurt her sister?
She's jealous of her. She's always been jealous of her.
Oh my god. Are you guys listening to this?
And you've never been,
can ask
been jealous of her?
Dad about that.
We've heard all this.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You can ask Becca's dad of that.
All right, Fabian, you're here.
He
Has
is.
Kimmy always been jealous of her?
Oh my god.
Fabian's there?
Yes. The aunt was just on a panel earlier today saying that
Kimmy's always been
Courtney,
jealous.
I can ask you, has Kimmy always been jealous of Rebecca?
She was listening.
You might be muted.
Yep, you have to unmute yourself.
Remember, y'all? Y'all remember all this week? These are all stories put together from this week into one.
Fabian. Oh, okay, you got it. Yes,
Better?
now it's working.
That's a dad. Bio dad. Sperm donor.
I can't say that for sure.
Oh, you can't say that for sure.
You in the relationship.
Oh,
Courtney, come on, man. I ain't seen Rebecca myself in what, a year?
I'm talking about.
How they about to fucking teacup on me? What are you people doing? I'm about
That's
to crash out.
that's like
Hold on the back.
you'll never know the winning score because your cable went out.
Right.
Courtney, I think it. Oh, go ahead, Fabian. I know you have really bad service, so.
I would say she's jealous. I have no idea for sure, but
It was brought out tonight that Kimberly and Rich have been having an affair.
Courtney, at this point, I don't think we really give a shit about what
No,
Kimmy
seriously,
and Rich
the
are doing.
police brought it out.
All right, Courtney,
So
this is not about who's having an affair with who. Why do you think that Kimmy would hurt
I understand that,
Rebecca?
but I'm just saying that Kimberly was having an affair with Rich this whole time that her and Rich have been together.
But
That
Courtney,
Becca and Rich have been
For
together.
2 years?
that about you.
Dora, you
were
okay?
with Rich right before.
Does she need to come up
Over
here?
2 years ago.
I don't know,
No,
but
it was said that literally
I need to make sure
Rebecca
she's all
walked
right.
in on you guys right before she went missing.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Those are just
I
rumors.
have not seen or talked to Rich in over 2 years until my daughter's phone. I didn't have a way to get a hold of him. I didn't want to get a hold of him.
That's why. I know they're
Oh, the hospital. You're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't really speak to that man. I asked if he needed a ride home, and that was it.
I can't take no more.
Courtney, do you really think that Kimmy hurt Rebecca?
Me neither.
I would hope not.
Do you really, really think that she has it in her
Seriously.
heart?
She sat here the other night and said that if anybody was to come at her, she'd go at them, and if it was Becca, she'd hurt her.
We've unlocked the whole family at
But I
this
thought
time.
it was Becca
She said that
was
right
the
on a
mean
line.
one.
Huh?
I thought it was Rebecca that was the spicy mean one, not Kimmy.
hold please.
Kimmy is isolated, but when you make her mad, you're gonna find out real quick.
Oh my god.
What do you think Rebecca could have did to make her so mad? Not just jealousy. That would have been like pent up. What could have happened to make it explode? Because you have to
I've
make her
said
really,
from
really
the
mad.
day
So
one,
something
this
would
case
happen
is bigger
to
than
go
just
over the top. What do you
Rebecca.
think it could have been?
Yes.
And it needs
There
big
should be,
eyes on the town.
but
You're
I
right. There
definitely
shouldn't
wanna-
be.
Law enforcement and the
I want to
DHR
check the
system.
trails.
Okay.
If she's asking
The
about them, I want.
DHR system failed these
Okay.
girls.
All right. Well, you're going to be out there at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, correct?
Yes.
Courtney, I promise you, I really, really hope for everything that it's worth that you really are out there. I really, really hope for everything that it's worth that you put your whole effort into this. I really, really hope, for whatever it's worth, that everything that you're saying is the truth, and you're not sending people on another wild goose chase, because you have thousands of people rallying behind you for this whole time. You know, I really, really, really hope that you put an end to this tomorrow and we bring Rebecca home. You hear me? Because she deserves that and the baby deserves that. Do you understand that?
They do.
They deserve it.
Now, Courtney, I have someone here now that can help you and is willing to help you. Allie, if you see missing in the USA requesting up, let me know and I can drop down.
Dan.
He wants to come up. He wants to offer help to Courtney. He is very reputable as well. He is very well known, and he can assist you.
They are in the chat right now. So if you want to go ahead and drop down, I'll bring them up.
I'm going to drop down. You let him up. Courtney, please, please accept the help from him.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's getting involved with all this fuckery.
All right, you got the tips, you got the floor.
Okay, so listen. What about search teams? If you reach out to the detective holding your case or holding Rebecca's case, have them request Midwest EquiSearch. It's an offset of Texas EquiSearch, but they require law enforcement approval to come out and conduct a search. They're the best in the business. There ain't no team better, and that's what's really needed. Not who did what, when, where, and how. The number one goal is to find her and that baby. That's all that matters right now.
You're right. That's all that does matter.
Amen.
I just want to correct something because I think there was a little bit of misinformation that was put out there. I got a message from someone who has been pretty involved, and what Mimi said about you contacting EquiSearch, you cannot contact EquiSearch directly. EquiSearch has to be approved by the police. So you need to reach out to the detective on the case, and you need to ask them to request EquiSearch.
Correct.
There's already FBI involved. They were the one that took Brad down to the lie detector test.
State police might be involved, but
She
FBI
don't want
would
the
not be
help.
involved.
No. He had an FBI badge.
She's so full of shit.
An
It literally
FBI badge?
Across his badge.
She's so full of shit. He was at the fucking house.
Generally, when FBI gets involved, they're more involved for digital forensics, such as cell phones, tablets, laptops, anything to that nature. So if the state police requested them to go through certain evidence, such as electronic devices, that's really why they would only be involved right now, because there's no evidence that this crime or
when they're going through phones and everything.
yeah, that's generally only when they get involved, unless it's a missing child connected with an Amber Alert.
Okay, so he was the one that went through Becca's phones, and he was talking about the GPS coordinates that Kimmy had sent to us.
So yeah, that's
that
that's generally what they're very good at going through digital. I mean, they'll find out anything that's on any electronic device.
Okay, so when this first started,
I'm sorry, Courtney, just 1 second. I just want to confirm. If a message or something is sent
She's about to tell on herself. She's getting real nervous.
Yes, they can.
Okay, thank you.
Now she's trying to backtrack. Well, when this first started,
Anything that's been deleted off of any device, they'll get it. Hands down, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because Kimmy said that from Sunday on was completely deleted.
Now, real quick, I don't have much longer. I gotta get my little one in bed. What areas need search? Is it
There
private?
is miles and miles of
Is it
trails
private?
behind. No, it's all state.
So it's public property. Now, when you say state, are you talking about like national forest?
Yes.
Okay, that makes it a little more difficult. So you really need to talk to the sheriff or the detective, whoever's handling that case, and have them request Midwest EquiSearch. They're the ones that are connected to Texas EquiSearch, and they work your region, Michigan, Ohio, all of those Midwestern states. Yeah. So that's the best thing to do right now to get a legitimate search team. They have dogs, whether they're scent dogs, and I hate to say this, even cadaver dogs, but they have
She's
the
not the
technology,
parent.
they have the manpower,
Also,
they have the
the
resources,
police
and they're the
department
best
has
ones
already
to do it.
declined
But only the sheriff
Texas
or the
EquiSearch's
detective can request
request
searches.
to come on up there. Remember, I got the recorded phone calls.
Right.
That's the best thing you can do right now. As far as flyers,
She can
pass them out
try. I
anywhere
mean,
and
there's no
everywhere. It doesn't
harm in
matter.
trying again, but
If you don't have the funds to
She
print
won't.
out flyers, if you've got a Staples, they'll print out 50 to 100
they
for
denied
free.
because they said they had no starting point for the disappearance of Rebecca K. Park.
So there's a lot of ways you can do this. The Aware Foundation's got your flyer posted. I've got your flyer posted. Everybody's got your flyer posted.
We're in here
Rebecca's
because she
flyer
was supposed to come
But the
on
thing
my
is,
panel. That's why I'm back on here at 11
on the
p.m. at
ground.
night.
And you
But
have to ask permission from business owners. Hey,
so I
can
can't
hang
end
this
this to
flyer
go in
here?
there because I was here
And
because
I don't know
I was
the
waiting on
laws in
her.
your city. Sometimes, like in my state, they don't
I can
allow us
jump
to
down
put
if you want to go over there,
telephone poles or anything like that.
but I don't want to end.
Check out
It's,
and find out if that's
When she's done, we'll just
allowed in
end it
your
because
area.
I'm not going to let her come over here and
Post
think
them
that
up,
she's
laminate them, post
made
them
me
up.
sit here for an hour,
It doesn't hurt.
to entertain her little shit show she's got going on.
Right.
As far as I know, there is supposed to be flyers and all that out right now.
As far as you
We
know,
are continuing to
it's
pass
your
out
fucking
flyers.
town.
We handed out probably over 100 today to a bunch of people to pass out as well.
If you run into issues getting them printed, if you can't get the funds to get them printed, send me a message, and I'll reach out to my resources that are nonprofits to see if they can help fund the flyers.
I had a flyer. I could print it. All I gotta do is just go get ink.
Oh, but you ain't done that in 3 weeks.
Because
And I can print like 100 flyers.
at the end of the day, whatever happened to her, that'll come out in the end of the day. What needs to happen right now is she needs to be found. That baby needs to be found.
somebody should say something to her about them being able to get into the video camera, whether it's saved or not.
She needs to be found.
Yes, she does. She needs to be brought home to her family.
So, but I'm gonna jump down.
Why don't she just tell us the truth then if she really believes
I
that?
don't know your name. It's
It's Allie.
Allie. All right. So if you run into situations where you need more funding for flyers, just send me a DM. I check my messages all the time because we get cases all the time.
Sounds
And
good.
Okay.
I'll figure out a way to make that happen.
Okay, we will. We'll be in touch. And Courtney, if you could stay on, that'd be great. I've got your information. I hit follow, so we'll be in contact tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
All right, and Courtney, I'm gonna send you. Well, the detective will know exactly how to get a hold of Midwest EquiSearch. Just you need to request it. You need to go there and talk to the detective, and that's what's important.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Courtney, you're going to get a hold of them first thing tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Of course she
Okay.
is.
And if you need
It's a
any
date.
help from that, you have
She
help.
won't.
You know that, right?
Well, the way that Kimmy's made
She
it
will
sound
not do it.
that I'm the worst
There
person
will
in
be
the world.
another
I don't take
excuse or something
I care about my
bad
daughter.
will
I care
happen
about my
tonight on that
I care
hill.
about my other grandsons. I care about my granddaughter. I care about Kimmy, even though she's doing what she's doing.
Why do you think this is happening? Why do you think that she's trying to implicate you? Why do you think she just didn't crack and try to, or why do you think she didn't just try to implicate somebody else? Like, why do you think she would have tried to implicate you?
She did. She did
did what?
implicate Brad.
Well,
She said
so
that
what is her?
Brad murdered Rebecca.
Okay,
That's
but what's
not
her
true.
vendetta against Brad? What's her vendetta
Exactly.
against Brad?
Why aren't the adoptive parents the one to
Doesn't
reach out
want
to the detective
Brad
and
with
say we want these people to come in and find our daughter?
And
They
why is
are the
that?
legal guardian.
because my girls haven't liked him since I've got back in touch with my girls, and they have not liked him. Like,
Because he's a freaking
they don't like each
pedo.
other, so
Well, I mean, respectfully, and I'm a mother and I'm a grandmother myself, okay? And if my children didn't really care for somebody and they had real reason to do that, wouldn't you maybe stop to think that, wonder why, or, you know, I mean, so was Brad more important than your girls or something? Is maybe that why? Did they feel like you gave him more attention than them? Or I'm not understanding why they didn't like Brad so much. What did Brad do that made them not like him like that? Because according to you before,
probably because every time they were around, we would fight. So
Okay.
my girls had to listen to us argue.
What?
okay,
Why does she keep
because
talking
you
like
told me
she
in the
raised these
beginning
girls?
that the girls wouldn't even come over or visit or anything if Brad was there.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Kimmy just started coming around when Brad was here. After Becca went missing, Kimmy just started coming around.
I know she didn't raise them, but she keeps talking
And
like
she
she
didn't say
did.
anything, oh, I don't like Brad or nothing, calling him dad. And
Yeah. She's only
So
known
why
him
would she implicate him for
4 years at the most, maybe?
unaliving your daughter if she called him dad and she just started coming around? And I mean, I guess I just don't see. I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Why
He's
were
done
so many
nothing to
fingers
her.
pointed? Why were so many fingers pointed though? Like
I'm so sorry.
in this whole, I don't understand. This is.
It's a
I
fucking
don't-
headache. Teacup.
I don't understand why everybody's pointing fingers. First it was Rich, and then it was Ashley and Caveman, and
What?
then it went to Paige, and then this is just nuts.
You're
Like, all
nuts.
this needs to stop. This isn't helping. This isn't helping find my daughter.
Neither are you, yo.
You're right.
Right?
So don't you think that
Becca
maybe you?
deserves to be found.
So don't you think that maybe you should have been the one to not come on social media every single day, and you should have, you know?
I
I
didn't
mean-
even want to at first.
Okay.
Kimmy's like,
But you
it's
did.
the only way we can get the word out.
Bitch, just keep lying.
Okay.
Just keep lying. Fuck it.
But
I said, can't you do it? And she's like, no, Mom, it's got to be you.
so,
Crash the fuck
Courtney,
out.
let me tell you something. I remember the very first day, November 3rd, when the first thing went out on social media, and I remember specifically seeing you in the comments on the Book of Faces and yelling at everybody in the comments about things that were being said and yelling at them and trying to say all this stuff. And at the time, I didn't even know who you
It
were.
was just last week that he handed me the phone.
What are you talking about?
Kimberly handed me her phone last week on
That's not what I'm
this.
talking about. You're not, again, that's not even what I'm talking about. I said,
Like, being in the comments, and being on lives, and
it wasn't just last
all
week.
that. She just handed it to me last week.
Girl, I don't, again, let me start this over again. I can remember back on November 3rd, the day that Rebecca went or was, you guys went live or whatever and said that she was missing. You put it out on the Book of Faces. It was put out on there by the news and everything else on November 3rd for the entire world to see. And on those Facebook pages, okay, you were in the comments under your Courtney Marie Bartholomew, I can't say it, whatever, and you were yelling at people. That was before I even knew who you were. Okay, maybe it was on the 6th. So maybe it was the 6th that everything went out. But regardless of the date, you were in the comments on the Book of Faces, yelling at people and arguing with people in comments. That was before I even knew who you were. Then on the 7th, I seen you on TikTok. And that's the day that you started all this. That was the 7th. Do you know how many days it's been from the 7th to today?
Wasn't on on TikTok on the 7th.
You were. 100%.
I was not.
Okay. I'm not going to go back and forth, but okay.
No, I'm just saying I was not.
Then what date was it?
It wasn't.
It was after November 13th.
Girl, are you serious?
Mm.
Do you know how many days people are walking?
Last week.
We got
13th.
I almost want to turn the comments on just for this second. Just for this question. Just for this simple question itself.
Unless it's something I don't know about
Just
or
for
remember.
this simple question itself.
Right.
I almost want to turn the comments on and ask the whole entire people, the 1.1 thousand people that are watching, that I'm sure have probably been watching since the beginning, how long this debacle's been going on with you. Every single day. It's like a drama movie that people, every single day. So how many days out of those days have you been on social media since your daughter's been missing and doing this runaround?
Because she keeps gaslighting people further away from
Brad, 2.5 weeks.
There you go. Wow. So when all that goes on, you didn't realize how much time it went past doing all this crazy stuff on TikTok? Instead of just being out maybe looking for Rebecca, actually looking, going to the if I was you, I would have been going to the police station every day.
4 days later.
Like, this doesn't seem right. Something, even if you didn't know it was Kimmy or you didn't think it was Kimmy, instead of just pointing fingers at people, just going there and saying, I don't think this is right.
We've
instead
called.
Instead of point, listen to me.
Instead of going there, I actually
called.
called.
What the? Okay, I would have went there every single day. Oh my god! Until they actually stood up and did something. Instead, all you've done is went around and pointed fingers. You've pointed at more people than you have fingers. Okay? At this point. So instead of doing that, you could have just went out looking for her. Even if you didn't think something happened to her, just to ease your own mind that at least I'm out looking, maybe she'll come home during this time. I mean, I think that's what the whole world wants to understand. Not only that, they just want to know where Rebecca is. I understand that you can't, Courtney, we are very well aware that you are you have a disability. We are quite aware of that.
I don't have a disability.
Okay, I'm sorry that I worded it that way. I'm sorry. I did not mean no disrespect. What would you like me to call it?
One-legged.
A defect.
Okay, you have a defect.
There you go.
All right. We're on the same page then. We
Pedophile
understand that you have a defect.
lover.
But I think I know lots of people with defects. Okay? And they
Okay,
can.
but I've been having a lot of problems the last 2 months.
Oh, for fuck's
Did you not
sake.
think about Rebecca's seizure medicine in the past? Because that just got brought up the other day. Did you not think about her not taking that before? Was that not a worry about her not having? So don't you think that should have been a reason to push you towards the police a little bit more? Because I mean, if I knew my daughter had grandma seizures and she needed her medicine and you had it, that would have been a big red flag.
When she gets out.
It doesn't matter. It's still a big red flag, isn't it? It's still a worry. She could have it at any time. So when you knew that she didn't take her medication with her,
To the police department. That's why she was in danger. That's why.
What?
No. I'm talking about Rebecca.
She don't even know what
because
she's
you
talking
said
about
Rebecca's the one that has seizures.
but
No, she don't.
Kimberly said that she had mentioned it to the police department, all her health issues and everything.
Okay, and when did Kimberly go to the police department? What day was it? Do you remember? It's Monday now.
The day it was reported is when she said that she reported all that. Like, Kimberly has made it so that it's Kimberly and the foster mom. Well, their adopted mom, I should say. That's doing this with the police and everything.
What? Do you believe that?
So I'm only getting what Kimmy is telling me.
I have a question about that. Speaking of foster parents, you don't think that for the sake of everything that's been going on, how come you guys didn't rally together? Because things work
Yeah, I'm
better.
catching them laws.
Better when you work with people than against people.
Nah, for real. Instead of blaming your kid, you should have had your kid be with you.
Listen. At this point, nobody wants to work with you. Every time, you know.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go ahead, Fabian.
Courtney.
Thanks, all.
Oh God,
Come on, man.
we can't go through this again, Fabian.
And she gonna benefit any of the.
Do what?
Is that Fabian? Yeah, hold on. Shh. Everybody mute.
Yes.
He said,
What is
"What
Stephanie
would?" Yeah, go ahead.
gonna benefit the
I think he's breaking up really bad. He said, "What would Stephanie benefit from all of this?"
Who?
I didn't say Stephanie would benefit from it. I said that Stephanie won't work with me no matter what. When it comes to the girls or my grandkids, she
foster
will
mom.
not budge and she won't even talk to me.
You fucking blame her.
Not our staff.
Started and she won't.
Do you blame her?
Kimmy tells me that
I wouldn't work with the heifer either.
it's over.
Absolutely not.
She's not even a heifer, dude. She's just peg leg.
Do you think maybe she said that because she doesn't feel like you're doing enough?
I'm not her mom, is what I was told.
No, you're not. I mean, that's true.
That's her
Exactly.
mom.
Can I respectfully ask that? Are you? She's 22 years
I'm her
old.
bio mom.
You're her bio mom.
Honey, that don't make you a mom.
I'm not her mom. I wasn't the one there when she fell down and skinned her knee. I wasn't the one when she got her first
kids
heart
and use them for money.
It wasn't me. Kimmy done made that clear.
I mean,
Oh my god.
did you
What
try
else can I
to?
do?
I don't know. You had. Let's see here. She's 22, so you had 4. You met her again when she was 18. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you had 4 years to try to build a relationship with your daughter. Is that correct?
Me and my daughter would fight, like argue back and forth, and she'd get mad at me and I wouldn't see her for a while. We just now actually got a chance to talk where we were going to start communicating more with each other. If something was bugging me,
Because she was luring them with money.
if something was bugging her, she would communicate it with me like an adult. No more childish crap. Because every time I get close to these girls, both of them will pull themselves back like they're scared to get close to me. Like something's going to pop off.
Happened to them?
I'm going to end up hurting their feelings or not understand their feelings. And when Kimberly lived here with my grandbaby, we were talking and she's like, "Mom, you never fucking listen. I can tell you I want to talk to you and you never listen to me." Even though she never said she wanted to talk to me, she never texted me and told me she wanted to talk to me, nothing. You know, being private texting between me and her. She never said once she wanted to talk. So this is what I've gotten from my girls since we've got back in touch. And now that Becca has little man on the way, that I wanted to show her that I want to be the mom that she wants. I want to be in her life. I want to be there when she needs
And now
me.
that she has him on the way,
I don't
I
want
thought he
to
was already here.
push myself into her life
You just want a baby.
and have her pull away so that, you know, we do have a mother relationship. Yeah, there might not be that strong bond, but at least having somewhat of a relationship is a good thing for both of us, because I have missed out on everything in my kids' life. I haven't been there because of all the shit that happened. I just wanted to be there for her. That's all I want.
This is word salad.
Courtney, I was sent a question I need to ask you. Can you tell me why you guys failed the lie detector test tonight? And why you think you failed it? Because you told us that you were re-interviewed and you both were told that you both failed miserably. Why do you feel that you failed?
Was told that we failed. How did you find that out?
Yeah.
I was told to
Because
ask
that
a
is
question.
wrong information.
It's getting
Wrong
spicy.
information.
So you didn't fail?
About to.
I didn't take it.
Oh.
What?
I found out why Kimmy was implicating me. There was no way that I was going
He's
to
been
do a lie
sleeping with the
detector test
detective.
until I know for sure what is going on.
Wait, Courtney, do you know how weird that sounds? Like, no, I'm like,
It
let's
might
be.
sound weird, but I want to know why Kimmy is doing this.
It shouldn't matter why she's doing it. A lie, it shouldn't stop you from taking a lie detector test.
It was voluntary, whether I took it or not. Brad was demanded.
Okay, so Brad failed his. Is there any reason why? Does Brad have any reason to? Does he understand why he failed his?
They didn't say why he failed his.
You guys, do you hear what's happening?
Can I ask a question real quick, please?
Yes.
Courtney, I got a question.
Courtney's a
If this is
dumbass.
true about the lie detectors test and you didn't take yours and Brad failed his, what lie are you going to spin if
Nice.
Kimmy takes hers and passes hers?
Good question.
This isn't something I would ever lie about.
You wouldn't lie about, but you've been lying since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that comes out of your mouth. I can prove it from day one.
Courtney, can we just bring Rebecca and the baby home? Can we bring peace to this situation? You've got to be exhausted. Aren't you exhausted?
I am exhausted, and I want my daughter and my grandson back.
Okay, so let's bring her home. Where is she at?
I don't know where she's at.
Ask Brad where she's at.
I haven't. Brad doesn't know where she's at either.
Does Brad know what questions he failed?
Do you know what questions you failed? No.
Well, they know what questions he failed, so.
I thought she said earlier that they both took
But
it.
I'm just saying. I asked Brad if he knows what questions he failed.
Well, they
As
know what the truth
respectfully as
is and what the
possible
lie is.
to try to clear your guys' name, because that's what you guys are trying to do here, right? You want the heat off you. You want it off your name because you didn't do anything. If you have nothing to hide and you don't have anything to worry about, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever answering that question. He knows which ones he failed. Which ones were they?
They didn't tell him.
So which ones does he think he failed?
Door wants up.
He shouldn't have failed any of them.
That's crazy.
Did she just say he failed?
Right. How do you feel that you know he did? Or did you already know he did?
Hold on.
I didn't know he failed until he got back in the truck.
That's what I'm saying. So when he got back in the truck and you knew he failed, why didn't you stop and sit and think and be like, what the fuck? Why did you fail? What are you fucking hiding? Why do you not think that maybe, and Brad, don't take this the wrong way. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, what, Courtney? You said what?
He wasn't here.
You just said he was in the fucking truck. He got back. You didn't know till he got back in the truck.
Me and Becca come here. He wasn't here.
Oh, Lord, you're not. Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, by law, I've got family that works in the police force. So anytime you take a polygraph,
by law, you're not supposed to know any of that.
They let you know the ones that you failed.
I know that. That's why I'm going to ask again, because I'm
No,
going to tell
I'm
you.
saying you guys aren't supposed to know.
Did you have anything to do with the disappearance of Rebecca? Failed.
Well, I'm sorry
that was your question.
you
You
guys
failed.
You put it out here on social media for the entire world to see, and you involved it, and you guys, you've been well aware that this has been going on.
That there was lie detector tests.
Courtney, ask Brad, because I told him which questions he failed. Ask him which questions they said he failed, because they tell you which ones.
They
But
absolutely
which
do.
ones
But
were
he's
they? We're
lying.
just curious. If he doesn't have anything to hide, he should literally not have any problem answering that question. It's just simple. You're right. It's none of our business, Brad, but you made it our business when you guys came to the end of the driveway.
That's all
You
our
made it
business now.
Yeah, you did. You were there holding the dog, and you made it.
To come out.
Okay, well, guess what? I think that this is crazy, Courtney. You should be thinking why your husband failed a lie detector test about the disappearance of your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you even
Thinking about that real fucking hard.
Because
if
she was sitting
your
there.
heart
She
is
knows
set up
what
that
happened to
you
her
don't have
daughter.
anything to do this, and you didn't do anything, then you should be sitting back and wondering why your husband failed a lie detector test. Because that's wild if you're not. Because if it was me and I was in that situation and we come out of a police station and I found out that my husband failed a lie detector test on the disappearance of my missing 22-year-old pregnant daughter, he would have probably got right then and there.
Amen, sister.
And I can't believe that you wouldn't have done the same for your daughter.
But I snatched him up.
Exactly. But she don't care. That's the thing. She's gonna ride for
She
Brad.
made it together.
Now, I do have a question. Courtney, how does that make you feel, though, knowing that your husband
He really would be in a
failed? I
tent.
mean, it's got to feel some sort of way. Can you just explain that? And this isn't against you, Brad. You know, we don't know the questions that were asked, but how do you feel as a mother?
Tell me which ones.
She has the right to know, Brad.
Hey guys. Hey.
That's right, Brad.
Questions? I don't mean to interrupt.
Let's let Fabian talk. Fabian,
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I didn't know.
Did they pause?
Tell me which ones.
I don't know.
Brad, Brad, that's a lie. That's a lie because they asked you the questions again afterwards. Brad, we know this.
No, they didn't.
Brad, that's
Mike,
an
when you
absolute
the
lie
cop
because
and
when
you
you
said
fail
they
a lie
absolutely
detector
tell you
test,
what you failed.
they take you and they re-ask you and they tell you you failed this question and they ask you again.
Yep.
So which one did they ask you again? You guys can whisper all you want. Courtney, you should be demanding to know what questions your husband failed on his lie detector test in the disappearance of your pregnant
No.
22-year-old daughter.
They
You
didn't
don't know?
fucking tell me anything.
Brad, I think you're full of shit.
And I think
And
you're a
you're-
dumb bitch.
That's right, and I will always be one. Trust and believe that.
There he
I'm
goes
not gonna sit here
again.
and yell back and
Badgered
forth
on
with
a
you.
fucking stupid shit fucking phone from
Listen
people
to
that
that
don't fucking know.
temper.
All right,
It's the guilty party right there.
Hold on, guys.
And
Mm-hmm.
my
Mhm.
mute.
Are you safe, Courtney? Because now she'll be worried about your
Fine.
safety, Courtney.
Fine.
Well,
I'm fine.
okay. Because at this point, you should still be badgering your husband where your daughter's at.
You know, she's at passenger
He can
seat.
hear you.
I know you can hear me.
Courtney, do you have your inhaler? You want to make
Just
sure you
taking her
know.
out.
Okay, all right.
Just fucking tell me that.
I don't fucking know. They didn't tell me shit.
They had to tell you
They didn't tell
something.
me anything. They didn't tell me I failed it. They didn't tell me anything. They said, okay, you are done. I went out, had a cigarette, and the cop that took me over there fucking come out and said, okay, let's go. That's all they did.
Are they supposed to tell you?
They told him, Courtney. I'm just going to tell you that. So if you want to believe what he's got to say, then you just go ahead and believe it. I'm not going to sit here and try to make you believe. But I'm here to tell you that he
Tell me
knows.
shit.
Okay. Okay, then if they... Hold on a second. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's just say they didn't. Let's say they didn't tell you anything. Brad, you still failed the fucking lie detector test. So why did you fail the lie detector test?
How do you know if I failed or not?
Because you failed. You already know you failed. You just said you failed. You already admitted it now. It doesn't fucking matter how I found out. Why did you fail?
I failed.
That's
I never
not
said I
relevant.
failed.
That's not relevant, Brad. You already said you did. You just did. So it's not relevant now how we found out. Why did you fail, Brad? That's what's relevant now, Brad. Why you want to sit there and yell at somebody, Brad? Why did you fail your lie detector test, Brad?
Do you really have to act like that?
I'm tired of fucking badgering. I'm tired of them treating me like shit because they want to be stupid.
All right,
Brad,
They
you
fucking
failed
get
the lie
calm down.
detector test.
Relevant to them.
Can we calm down for a second? Listen.
No, I'm not listening to you.
Just calm
At all.
down. Calm down.
You're
This
worthless.
is- we're not. I'm not worthless. I'm not the one that's in this position. Your wife is on the chopping block, and if she's innocent, if you understand that, Courtney, you could go away for a very long time. If you did not do anything, now is the time to be asking these questions. Please, do it for your babies. Do it for your family. Do it for you if that's what has to happen. But this is the time.
I knew she was gonna drop, Allie.
Oh, she gone.
He made her get out of there because he's a guilty little bitch.
Probably yanked the phone out of her
Oh my
hand.
God.
Hold on just a second.
Panel one
Just
at
a
a
second.
time.
Oh, sorry. I'll shut up.
So
I'll start with
the
Todd.
fact
What do you
this
think?
is blowing my. I already don't have to say anything because they both just freaking put their own foots in their mouths, anyways.
Can you explain to the room who you are?
I am Paige Knopf's first baby daddy, this father of Elliot, which is my 2-year-old. He just turned 2 on the 22nd. And my first run-in with them, Paige was like 5 or 6 months pregnant. I can't remember the exact date, but I can give you the address we were staying at and where they showed up at. They attacked Paige. They were throwing shit at her out of their vehicle. Paige fell face forward. Give it this. She was like 5 months pregnant. She could have got hurt in the first place. And the whole time that I've known Rebecca, we let her have a roof over her head when she was trying to get away from all this stuff because her whole past with her and her mom, she's been trying to steal them kids from her and Kimmy for years and years. And now the fact was she didn't say anything until that money came up. And every time her daughter gets an opportunity to better life, Courtney has her foot into play.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about Brad, I was just listening. He failed his lie detector test, and then they tried to back out on the fact that they even talked about it. Courtney straight up said that he told her in the freaking truck. One's lying about it, the other one sure in the hell knows about it.
Yeah.
So, like,
Josh
I'm
is the
just kinda-
best friend of the one that had the Snapchat pictures.
Yeah, this has just been making me sick. My kid asked me almost like every other day where his Aunt Becca is at. So it's very disturbing, but everybody needs some kind of clearance so we know what's going on, so some of us can move forward, and so that way we at least we know.
Mm-hmm. Justin, I guess I wanted to get Todd in there because he's the family, been waiting a while. But let's start with Justin Arts and Crafts, and then we'll go to Ethan and on down.
I'm still shaking my head.
Me too.
If I still don't understand how Courtney are so involved in these girls' lives for years trying to take their kids. If they were adoptive, they had this adoptive mother, and like, it just doesn't make sense to me how she's just so involved in their life. I get that she was lying to them. She was trying to tell them about some money. But if they knew who Courtney was, I'm confused. I've said Brad and Courtney from day one. And I feel like they had the 14-year-old there. They gave him his sleeping medicine. And then they had Kimmy come over and told her everything. And I mean, I feel like some of what Kimmy said could be truthful, but I also don't fully believe everything she said. Because if she knew from day one, why report her missing and why not go straight to the state police or somewhere else if you know you can't trust this local law enforcement?
Right.
Local law enforcement failed. DHR failed, or CPS failed, because what we have uncovered, which has all been recorded and all on YT in a playlist, is sick.
Well, I also believe in a point of frame that Courtney and Brad could have told her that, and they could have manipulated her and told her like she could have been next if she opened her mouth about it. And now that she opened her mouth about it, she's probably terrified.
But do you realize we've uncovered cousins and first and second cousins sleeping together during everybody coming online?
I know about James and Jenny and all of the people Kimmy were around because they used to live at my house.
Ethan?
Talking about all, I mean, I was still on about Courtney and Brad, but then we get into all what was going on with these cousins, these kissing cousins. I'm like, yeah, I mean, between the kissing cousins, first off, they just need a Bible knocked over their head.
Yeah.
First off.
Yeah.
And then back to Courtney and Brad. Between Courtney and Brad, they are driving the hot mess express, and I don't think they know how to tell the truth if their life depended on it. Because just in that recording, I mean, we didn't need a lie detector. They lied on the recording and contradicted themselves, and then had to consult co-counsel and whisper amongst each other to figure out what the truth was. So they don't, I mean, they don't, and the reality is, listening to it, this is very real and sad. And the fact that they're at the center of it and they're not, I mean, it doesn't seem like they're taking it seriously because they're lying. They can't tell the truth. They're, whispering and getting all this co-counsel. And it's just ridiculous that they can't come out with what it is when they are at the center of it. So I think they need to be held to account for all their lies.
Chris Ross?
Absolutely. I'm so confused though, because didn't Courtney earlier say that they both took the lie detector test? Now she's saying she didn't and only Brad did, and now he failed.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I wasn't dreaming that. I wasn't dreaming it. I don't know.
Of what she
I
said
don't know.
too. Her first reaction to that was, "How did you know that?"
Yeah, right. I noticed that.
Well, that's not an honest. How'd you know that?
Right, that's an
Mm-mm.
admission that you both took it right there. Period.
And she tried to backtrack that real quick too.
Well, you
If
think
sister cousins have an offspring, they're not going to be all there. Like, people keep saying the people don't sound like, you're not listening to what me and Ethan and everyone is saying. If blood is mixing and having an offspring, that is the number one reason to lose your voting rights. It's a charge. It's nasty. It's sick.
I mean, that I'm telling you, I've never heard of such a thing. It's as deep. It's like levels of just.
This whole thing is wild.
It just keeps going deep. You got all of it in the same case. That's why I said, they need the Bible knocked over their head profusely.
And at this point, Brad's just telling on himself, getting angry like that.
Look, listen, this whole thing's just giving me a headache, like a straight headache. Because why didn't she question Brad if she knew he failed? Okay, that's number one. That's step one. Because I would have snatched my husband up, okay? If I was in the same situation, I would have snatched his ass up. And I ain't lying to you, my ass would have been in a cell with a cot, okay?
That's why I say she's in it with him because,
See?
And they had to go and whisper to figure out what they were going to say. She's okay with it. No.
Hold on, listen to my scenario real quick. So here's how I picture this. They both go in. When they come out, they both know they failed, right? But they come out. Courtney's done told that man, I didn't have to take one. But he's already told her, I failed. But she's got him believing she never took it to begin with. So now he's all fucked up in the head. He don't know which way to turn because they both in on it together. But she's done got him believing you're going down for this shit by yourself.
What do you think, Simply Sam?
Oh my, what do I think? Well, I'm going to say I think it's odd that the biological mother refers to the children, one child as their previous biological name. Very, very odd. Refers to the other child as my daughter. That right there is guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Guilt. You can't even say her name. When you can't say someone's name, it's why. You're upset. You're guilty. You feel bad. But she's trying to bury those feelings in rugs and whatever else. It's hard for me to understand, but I do want to know, and I think Ethan and I think Justin are the two for this job. And that would be, where is Becca in that house? Open up, move that freezer, and get her to understand that those cameras are still recording, and the FBI will get it. That's what I think.
Dora.
Girl. I'm going to use TikTok appropriate verbiage.
You okay, Dora?
No, for the record, no. Because I'm about to crash out.
Wait, do we have the book bag?
The main question everybody needs to be asking to Brad is where the hell Rebecca is. Take us to her at this point. Take us to her. Where is she? You come on here. You said you failed the lie detector test. There's only one reason why you would fail the lie detector test, right? You had to come back home and spew some bullshit thinking that, oh, well, if we just get home and we cover it up by telling them that we'll actually go search, it won't look some type of way. Let's go on live and tell them to meet out here at 10 o'clock and let's go looking for her because you damn well know she's not on that trail behind your house.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be asking Brad why he fired up that truck and where he moved her to. That's what you need to be asking, where he took her and dumped her. That's what you need to be asking, Courtney.
And let me just say this while you're on that topic. You know, we got a good amount of people in Steph's live, so let's poll the room. Who in here's stupid? Who in here's falling for anything that Brad and Courtney are cooking up over there? I mean, because I'm not. I see it, and I think everybody on the panel sees it. So is anybody down in the chat stupid?
The cops are on the way to Courtney.
Seeing the reality of the situation?
No, reality, what they're cooking is the mathematics. And they're
Didn't
just
think
a
so.
smoking and a doping over there because they got me all screwed up over here.
Just making sure.
You ain't coming over here telling nobody that your husband ain't guilty. He got in that truck and he told you that he was guilty practically, that he failed his test. The first thing I would have looked at him and said is you get your ass out my vehicle and tell me why the hell because I'll snatch you up in front of the police.
But if he
move
failed,
on.
why didn't they keep him?
Not necessarily. They can't necessarily. They didn't get a confession.
Right, they didn't get a confession.
Well, you can't use a lie detector in court, so I don't think they could keep him on just that.
No.
But I mean that you know that shows
He needs to be
Not
asking
still
him.
at the police department.
You know why she won't ask him the hard questions? Because she sat right there and let it happen. She sat her ass right there all mathed up, letting it happen. That's why she won't ask the hard questions.
I'm hearing that the cops are on their way to Courtney's for a wellness check.
Hey, Wexford County. Hi.
What up, though?
Kimmy's at the police department. I am also hearing both unconfirmed.
All right, let's fire up the
They did
scanner.
call a welfare check on her.
I was about to say, Dora, you got your scanner on, girl?
Listen, I got the scanners a rolling, a blaring over here,
Fire up
okay?
that scanner.
I sat over here and did all that, and then
Why don't we come across that scanner and say, Brad, take us to her? Why don't we get Wexford County to go ahead and come across that scanner and tell Brad to go ahead and take us to her? Because we know I wanted to get in that box so bad and say enough with the bullshit.
I hope when she called the welfare check-in, she said about the hole in the back.
Well, all this is coming to a head sooner rather than later.
This is wild. Why she would not even question the man that lives under her roof and he gets in your truck and he gets in your car, truck, Jeep, I don't give a damn, and tells you that he failed that test and you ride home with him and you get on the internet?
Ain't no way.
I would have punched him.
Ain't no way. They would have been taking my ass right back into that police department.
That's
in
what I'm
handcuffs.
saying.
Right, because you will catch these hands today. Yep.
Like, I don't play about
100%.
my daughter.
My good leg would have been kicking him right on out.
He would have really been in a tent. He really would have been in a tent.
Under one.
beat him with my fucking crutches.
Like, girl, are you kidding me? Like, you got in this truck with this man and he looks over at you and tells you that he failed his test and there's no questions asked?
Mm-hmm. It's because I think she knew.
She knew.
She did know. She knows 100% and
She
she's
was
got
right
him convinced.
right there along with it.
Hell, she
That's
probably
how
fell
it
too.
And the fact of the matter is she ain't going to go down till he snitches. And he's going to do that. Bet.
He's the weak link.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She's the biggest narcissist. She will not.
Because why all the screaming and yelling when people started getting to the tough questions on what questions did you fail on? Why did he start revertingly screaming?
When the pressure comes on.
Because he knows. He knows right now. He knows that what he's planning to do is escape now. He's planning his next moves for when they come back. That's what he's doing. You can guarantee that. They got to come up with a plan because there's no way. I'm sorry. Do I believe Kimmy 100%? No. However, there's no way that Kimmy could have been potentially capable of pulling this type of shit.
No.
So now Kimmy's the one in the black car.
Brad was the one in the black car. You can go ahead and guarantee your ass on that. It was that white truck. Let's be real. Ask him what happened. Ask him to take you to Becca. Ask him, why is she not asking him? Well, you failed it, so you tell me where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you take me to my daughter? You want her home so bad, then why aren't you asking those hard questions to the man that's laying up in your bed?
Exactly.
If we had to take a shot for every bombshell Courtney throws, we'd never be sober.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm gonna need y'all to take an extra one for me because I can't.
Exactly, girl. Me neither.
I've been sober 15 years. I ain't breaking my sobriety for them bitches.
But they'll test you, won't they?
You have, I'll tell you that.
Listen, she
Shit,
cannot
today
convince
alone has been
nobody on this
stressful as hell.
internet that Brad didn't have something to do with this. Even Fabian was trying to talk. Did y'all hear that? Even Fabian was like, come on, Courtney, man. He's like, what would Steph's motive be of this? Which means the adoptive mother. He's like, man, what does she got to do with this? What would her motive be?
Right.
Even he's trying to say, dude, cut it out. Cut it out.
They try to spin it, but just hearing the recording, that's why I asked earlier. Nobody's stupid. Everybody sees right through it. And so they think they're pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. No, they're about to have the pitchforks lining up in their front yard if they don't quit playing all these games.
Amen.
Also, I'm sorry,
who
real
she
quick to cut
reminds
you
me
off.
of?
I have to get off of here because I got
Oh,
to
go ahead.
go to bed. But also that Caleb guy that was on the news today that I Google searched and found, Steph, if you look at that Facebook page for that Clownstein or whatever recovery search team, he started that Facebook page 2 days ago.
Stop it.
Interesting.
Shut up.
That page was
Stop it.
created 2 days ago.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm sure he needs to be back out there asking Brad why it smelled like bleach in the house.
Because he probably was helping Brad. I'm sure all of these characters we've unlocked are Brad's kids. He's got 14 kids.
Good God.
Well,
So, of course, they're all on here
Have
sending us on a
mercy.
wild goose chase.
You didn't
And I'm
have a
sick of
hobby?
it. So,
I
Steph, can you
heard
pick up
13
a
and Brad confirmed 10.
can you pick up a new case, Steph?
He don't know how many
'Cause I'm
kids
over
he
this
has.
one.
Poor man.
Give
He
this one
needs
to
to
the
get
streets.
neutered.
Freely donating them things.
Steph's like,
He
okay,
needs to get neutered. Brad needs to get neutered.
He wouldn't even get
And
paid for it.
Yeah, publicly.
14.
I wish Courtney would come in here because, girl, I got some questions.
Girl, she's having a welfare check done on her right
So,
now.
I'm going off of here and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good
Good
night.
night, Justin. Thank you.
I don't do
Sleep
true crime,
tight.
and this is the reason I don't do it.
But you
Good
know
night, Justin.
Courtney
Get at
reminds
it
me
now.
of? And I don't know if
Right,
y'all
who
know
was
who I'm
it?
talking about, but it's Gabby Jacobson. That is who fucking Courtney reminds me of. Y'all know who she is.
I
Oh,
know who you're talking about, the twin.
my lordy lord.
Yes, the drama twins.
Yeah, that's a whole damn nother headache.
But that's who she reminds me of. She reminds me of Gabby. Just the lies and the continuous trying to think that she is smarter than the whole internet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say one thing really quick?
Sure.
I was begging you guys to question Brad about Deadstream Swamp in Milwaukee County and Lake City.
Oh, yeah. There was another live handle on that, but yes, I didn't even think about that one.
That was one question that was hands down should have been asked because I
You
want to know.
lost it.
Because that is literally a swamp here in Michigan. It's like a half hour from me. but the terrain is so dangerous. Like, it's hard to search because people have literally died, like, just hiking it.
Yeah.
And that is supposedly like one of his main spots that he goes to and that he's very familiar with. No, Milwaukee County.
That's he's talking about, that's where Kim's address comes back to.
Yes, it's over by Kim's house, and
Yeah.
because Kimmy's in Lake City, and Kimmy's the one. I do talk to Kimmy quite often, and I was urging her to go to the police before she went Saturday, because I told her, I was like, you realize the information you have, your mom can use against you and turn around on you before it's too late, because Kimmy was very terrified of Courtney. Because Courtney has threatened Kimmy and her children to do harm to them. And Kimmy basically, obviously, knowing that her sister has been harmed in a way, was terrified to
Can I
go to
ask
the
a question?
Yeah.
Who are you? Like, you're new. We haven't heard from you before. But you know them?
So I have acquaintances of them. Yes, I've talked to Kimmy quite often. Not so much Rebecca though. But I have kept in contact with Kimmy over the days. And like I said, I've just been trying to get her to do the right thing. And when she finally did, that's when she opened up with me and she said that she's known what had happened for the past 3 weeks. And I thought it was really odd. And I'm not saying I 100% believe everything Kimmy says, because I think she knows more. But I also don't think it was voluntarily that she knows what she knows.
So did she tell you that she walked in, or that she was just voluntarily told?
I was told that she was at the house when Courtney had told her what had happened, and that basically the story that she got was that when Rebecca went to Courtney's the morning to meet up for shakes and all that, supposedly they got into a fight in the living room and Rebecca was hit in the head and put into a seizure.
So we should be telling all that on here.
Hold the panel. Donald, I don't want you to say another word if you don't
Oh
mind,
no,
sir.
yeah, I'm not. But yeah, there are like a lot of details, and that's what I'm going to leave it at that. But that's why I was really curious just to know what he had to say about the swamp.
I can confirm that he is correct so far.
Now wait a minute.
I don't want him to say no more because there's a lot. There's more.
Yeah, I've said it before to other people because I get questioned a lot about it. What I know, the cops know. I won't touch on anything in detail because obviously I'm not trying to hinder anything. I'm not trying to get myself involved more than what I've been told. But Kimmy
So when you say the police know, did you personally tell them or did someone else tell them?
I have not, but I do know Roscommon County sheriffs. I know state police. I have talked to law enforcement that I am close with that do know about it, and I mean, there is a reason. Yesterday, when they were doing the protest outside the house, I don't know if you guys remember the second time the state police showed up without a phone call that was from the house. They were there to pick up Courtney last night, but she had already left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes.
Now he's free to talk on who he
Oh,
knows.
that's right.
How his relationship with them. I'm just saying that for the
Just be
integrity of the
careful what
investigation,
details.
let's
It's not gonna get any more than that. But yeah, it's just I have a feeling that this swamp might actually like be a legit thing.
Donald, can you tell me about any swamps near?
Yeah.
In that. God, I don't want to say. I'm not going to say it. But if there's any other area swamps that you think are of interest, please private message me.
Yeah, I will definitely message you. There's only one other one.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. What was I about to say? I was gonna say something else, and I think that is one of the reasons why Courtney is so willing. Oh yeah, come here 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll walk the trails. Is I do not think that Rebecca is on that property.
No.
And I think that's why she's so willing to do that now. And yeah, she definitely. I think she took the lie detector test too. I think she did take it. She might have not answered all the questions. You know what I mean? She might have cut it off, but I think she was at least hooked up. And I think Brad actually probably did take the whole test, and he obviously failed miserably. And you could tell by his anger, he was threatened to take the phone and throw it. Ironically enough, that's the only thing they found of Rebecca's was a thrown out phone. Like, it's just all weird.
Well, folks, we are approaching midnight, so I'm going to hand off the torch. Anybody that you see on my panel I have new rules as of the recent events, that the only people I let on my panel are really people who are not big creators who haven't invested in trying to find Rebecca, or big creators that I trust. So if they are on this panel, with the exception of Todd, because I don't know him, they are trusted. So you can follow them, especially follow Ethan. He throws down. You're not going to want to miss his true crime. And anybody, Dora Goes Lives, anybody else in here, props to my panel, my sweet friends, Hannah, Chas, Dora, Sam. You all are the loves of my life, and I appreciate everything that you do for the true crime community.
I just want to thank you, Steph, for how you've been covering this, and thanks for having me up. And I mean, this case, I mean, it really angers me. I mean, being frank, between Courtney and Brad, I think they're both dumbasses. And if this wasn't such a sad matter, I mean, I would laugh at them, but it's so sad thinking about the severity of the situation. And so I really hope that something can be resolved soon. And Courtney and Brad, I mean, law enforcement needs to handle them. And I would imagine that's probably going to happen, because I mean, we heard it tonight, the lies, and it's just, I'm speechless at them.
Absolutely. All right, folks, the next time that I'm live is at 10:30 in the morning. So I won't be going to sleep. I'm lying to myself. But let's pretend I'm going to go to bed by midnight so that I can get up and prepare for in the morning. So make sure it's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until noon. So make sure you got your time zone correct. And if you're in here, please give me a follow. It's free to do. Make sure you follow me on every social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. You can find me especially on YouTube. Follow me there. Also Facebook, Instagram, check, X, check. Everywhere you are, there I am too. Thank you for making it all possible. Be kind to one another. I'll see you in the morning.
Love you, Steph.
Love you.
Love you back.